I can't tell if I like this or I don't like this. I'm trying to find the nugget, all right? And the reason being is it's like, why would I want to buy some mediocre's banks? But the bank's not involved. So it's some mediocre seller buyer transaction that was poorly executed in some rural area with two mediocre attorneys, more than likely, right? Or I'm thinking to myself, how do I just be the first one at the dance? And so how do we just provide an alternative to financing without the seller and just go straight to market? Like, have you thought about that? I don't know. Explain what the product is. Tell me what the product, like, what are the terms in your favor? Because if I'm you, Abby, I'm thinking to myself, man, I'm buying this portfolio of assets that are in Dubuque, Iowa, or wherever in America that I'm gonna have to manage. And oh man, the guy's not making his payment. It could be a servicing nightmare, you know?
Mm.
If because you're buying seller notes, so there's a lot of due diligence that you need to do on your end, right? You're basically underwriting the deal. Or do you just go straight to market? I don't know. Have you thought about it? Talk me through your current product.
Sure. So when I will absolutely. I just have a question. When you say straight to market, I know it obviously what you mean. That could mean several things. Can you elaborate a little bit on that?
Alternative financing for small business owners.
Gotcha. So right up front.
Yeah.
So
through the family office, you know.
Yes, and that's that. I mean, of course, yes. To answer your question, our thought process here is there are thousands of these types of assets, probably tens of thousands or more of these types of assets that are just kind of collecting dust in a desk drawer. And when we, from in my experience, you're right. There is, mediocre assets or mediocre attorneys drafting, mediocre loans that don't necessarily, look great and wouldn't be, the best loan product, so to speak. But to be quite frank, if the price is right and you have the ability to kind of provide that, situation where you're providing a debt-free lump sum of capital to the seller and then providing support for a buyer, we like to see value, we see value in all types of assets, right? And that's really, kind of our thought process there.